So yeah, last time we saw this, it was no welding at all. So what we done at the back, Dad?
Well, I underlined a complete boot floor, but
It was 50-50 when it was.
Well, my philosophy is if it's less than 50% of the panel, repair it.
Yeah.
You know.
And what old bunker Sean keeps going on about is like the metal in these old cars was a hell of a lot better than the metal you get in the modern panels, and it'll still last longer. And you can't really technically, I don't think, maybe M Machine might do the floor, but you have to fill in the holes where the fuel pipes go through because they're different pressings, and I think it's jamming or something. So yeah, half a boot floor.
You know, some people would have mostly taken our wheel arch out, but it's only each end. So
Yeah.
I've managed, got a wheel arch, chopped off front and the back to repair that one, and that side, the back, the bits that's left over, I've remodified, reshaped.
So you used one wheel arch to make two,
to repair two wheel arches.
Yeah, it's not far off the same profile, you know.
Yeah, you know, you could. The basic profile is there, so it's only modifying this depth here.
Yeah, just a
Yeah. If you haven't been tearing it, and all I did, I didn't use that bit. I just chopped it off.
Oh, okay.
Then what I did, because this is a repair panel, all the lips go the wrong way because they go upwards.
Yeah, because they're designed just to throw in and weld.
That's over the top of the boot, existing boot.
So
what I did, I reversed all the flanges and tapped them downwards, and then repaired the inside of the wheel arch to mate it all up. And it's just gone here, but you can repair that little bit.
Yeah, let's not talk about repairing subframes on YouTube. People love that.
Well, you can buy these anyway to repair them. There's nothing wrong in repairing stuff if it's done properly. You know, it's a fallacy.
Yeah.
It'd be stronger than the original if you do it properly.
So, rear valance on, all done. Oh, look, lovely spot welds there.
Yeah, they're all done. Yeah. And as I say, the bottom of the inner wheel arches, I just made them in
sections. Yeah,
and just done a joggle on there, ready for these bits to go tucked behind.
Yeah.
And I've just got a little bit to it because that repair panel is a little bit short. Because it goes round the strengthening bit for the bump stop bit.
Okay.
So I've just got to make a little bit to go up in there. That's where I started from.
Yeah.
And this, what I did, I made a...
I got
When I got
a very similar jig.
the heel board, I made a jig up.
Yeah.
Which located on there and there. Found the centre, obviously.
Yeah.
And then worked from there.
Yeah.
Got these two hill boards in because it's got to be flat.
Yeah.
And then work forward with the rest of it.
Funny, old battery box has gone in the same place as my one as well.
I'll repair that.
Yeah,
it's so, you know, it's original, that one.
Yeah.
Which is very unusual. You know,
it's weird. It must be just maybe angled forward slightly, or the acid runs out to there, or something. You know, just
But
always that front hole.
But that's repairable. Just make up a little shape section. So, but this is better than the other side was.
Okay, so you left that way. Yeah, well, keep the stronger side in to start.
Keep the strongest side intact, and that's just welded on just to keep that in position. So, and I went right back to
So again, it's like
Good.
45% of the heel board needed replacing.
Yeah,
Not
but
all,
the
you know.
trouble is, if you take everything out, you lose your integrity for all the tunnel position and
Yeah.
everything. So you got to be very careful.
And obviously the nuts and bolts are just temporary before anyone.
Yeah. Well, and also it keeps it together.
Well, to be fair, I have seen someone on YouTube bolt it all together. So.
But no, they're only temporary. Just little M3 because you can then fill the hole up with weld.
Yeah.
And it keeps it squeezed together because
Yeah.
you've got a huge big clamp to go over.
All those, you can get those nice, expensive proper panel clamps, can't you, as well, which are bloody.
Yeah, well, I've made use of this. I made this up, I don't know, 30 years ago. That was for doing, can you see what it was for doing?
Something a bit far in. What's that? I don't know.
No? For mini seals.
Oh, okay,
for clamping.
Yeah. I see, yeah.
For clamping the seals up to the floor.
The old Magnum overseal. Yeah.
Well, no, I never
did
left the old seal on.
Yeah.
But even if you use the wide one, it was handy for just clamping along.
Yeah.
I made that up, and I've used fiddly to slot it in with everything there, but I managed to do it.
Yeah.
And just a little bit of trim at the top because I didn't want because it goes up behind.
Oh, at the
there.
dash.
So I've just trimmed it back a little bit and done it here. So, but it just fits in a treat there.
Yeah.
It's just, and I just spot welded it 2 or 3 places.
Yeah, as I said, I haven't heard anything bad about
But these are the later inner wings, and they don't leave all the holes out.
Okay, but it's also got the pressing as well, which the later ones have that pressing, don't they?
Yeah,
So
but it's got the bulges for the air vents.
The air vents.
And the same here. And what's happening, the parcel shelf is just catching on the top of it.
Okay.
Yeah, so the parcel shelf has got to go down, so it will go down, but it's just pushed it up a bit.
But they must have the pressings to do the bottom part, or maybe they do that as
it's
a second process.
Exercise.
Okay.
I would have thought.
Yeah, and they just don't do that second process.
They might just wheel it in somehow.
Yeah.
It might be a second process.
Yeah, otherwise you've got to remake all the moulds
You've
and
got
plugs
to remake all the tooling, yeah. So you've still got the swages for the...
And the punches of the holes are obviously all part
that's
of
a
the first
secondary
process.
operation. Because you can see that big plastic thing that goes in here.
Yeah.
With the air vent. I just tapped out. It's still there. That'll be all right.
Yeah.
And I had to remake the bottom one there for the mounting. So now I know it's more or less the right position. That can
all go together now.
It does locate very well in this area here.
Yeah. So you can't go.
Can't go too far wrong, but what you can do is get it a bit.
You can pivot around that point.
Yeah.
That's
That's what I wanted to check with the wing. But you still got a problem, possibly, if it's a little bit high or a little bit low with the subframe when it goes in.
Yeah.
Pick up on the. So.
Yeah.
It's still got to be.
Yeah, still got a bit there.
But I've been taking this to bits.
Okay. Yeah.
So I might be able to use a bit of that for up in there.
Which no one spotted on YouTube. They didn't tell me that.
No.
I was waiting for someone to go, hey, no, mate, that's a Mark III one, mate.
You see,
It's through the drip rails.
The door goes up right up high. You see,
bigger door opening than the.
bigger door opening, and also all that's different inside. All the pressings are different.
Yeah, you can see, can't you?
Yeah. So they're completely different.
Much bigger doors on the later cars, aren't they?
Yeah, and also I can use that bit there.
Yeah, that's.
Then I can take it right up front to here.
Yeah.
And I don't no need to join it on the front then. I can join it on
the
this
spot
flange.
welds bang through.
So I've only got that there to join. So it eliminates one side.
Yeah. Again, the spot welder should get into that.
So I can weld this bit from the back inside because that's not there.
Yeah, yeah.
But it is nearly past it this show. Really. But you see, what else?
Yeah, we got to save them all.
This is the.
God, you can see the other side, like just fiberglass or whatever it is over there.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
I think I told
two
you.
or three layers.
Yeah,
On there.
I told you. I got the previous owner,
Yeah.
or one of the previous owners, contacted me. So he has
I
apologized.
This was bad here.
He has apologised for some of his repairs. He said he was like quite green at the time. He was like, "This is like first car, and
Yeah.
I'll just repair it how I thought, you know." So, but we all do it when the very first few.
And the patches over the seat. You know, I bought repair panels, Magnum repair panels to repair the corner of the seat.
Okay.
And but there's about 2 or 3 layers of blooming.
Aluminium or
No,
fiberglass.
just welded over the top.
That's always
It's getting the old stuff off.
yeah.
But this is what I mean. If we go around the other side. See, that goes up against the bulkhead.
Yeah, but then it's like the pockets.
You see?
Yeah.
It's about 10 mil short.
Well, I assume they just don't expect you to repair the back of the back part. You leave the last inch or something.
Well, no, it's got a flange.
Ah. It's just.
So it's about 8 to 10 mil short.
And
if you reshape it,
it's going to be then too short at the front.
well, it's the wrong curvature.
Yeah.
So all I've done is,
Cutting a.
well, when
Well, you could open up that.
no, what I've
Flat it
done, I made a channel section, yeah,
Yeah.
like that to make it longer. Then,
Okay.
then you can weld down,
Yeah, yeah. So yeah.
and because I left this off to get in there and to do it all, and I think I might do the same the other side, is put on these on,
Yeah, yeah.
and you can access everything from here.
Yeah, yeah.
And that capping panel I just made up, the door pocket.
Oh,
capping.
yeah.
You know, it's a long, thin.
Yeah.
I just made that up.
Adds a bit of strength. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll put a piece of stiffener in there
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. Just to try and keep.
because it was butt jointed.
Yeah.
There wasn't enough material to do a joggle or anything. And it keeps the line.
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't buckle.
No, under welding.
And it's just there's hardly any filler on there now, so worked out quite well really. And this is just going to go in a little bit when you put the wing on, but that flexes in a bit.
Yeah.
But this was a bit bulgy here. It rocketed. The
yeah.
The other A panel was rocking. So that was a thing I found. You know, when that goes over, fits in quite well then.
Yeah, yeah.
But I should mostly paint all that with wax oil.
Yeah, yeah.
before
Do
spot-
something. Yeah.
before spot welding. That's down there. So the flange shouldn't have to be
Yeah.
bent because they smashed all the flange on this
Yeah, yeah.
to try and get it to shut. But I did read somewhere that well, that's got to go forward a bit anyway. It's a bit tight there. I should have bought that. Sorry.
That's all right. Well, I measured the aperture front to back on mine, and mine was 5 mil higher. It wasn't parallel.
What, on the door?
Yeah, on the actual where the sliding windows fit.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a twist in the door skin, but that's easy enough, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's the weakest point down there.
Yeah.
That will just flex. And I think it's slightly.
Yeah,
twisted
you can
anyway.
see that it's down here and out at the top sort of thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So
It just needs twisting it.
yeah, look,
Yeah.
fine.
Bit of,
What you don't want
2
is
by
that
4.
to be poking right out.
Yeah.
But it's not bad at all. I think it'll be
More than adequate for
more than adequate.
for our standards.
Yeah, so that's going to fit all right, and that can blend in and just.
Yeah, because that was technically one panel with
Yeah,
4.
and it's just a little bit of reshaping here. But it looks at this line here. I might be able to just tack that back a bit, so there's not so much flex on the wing. But yeah, not too bad at all.
Well, that was the update. My dad's done loads. He's catching me up very quickly. I might see this thing where we actually have both cars sitting next door to each other. You never know. But anyway, Dad's making loads of noise trying to look for a washer now that he thinks he's found. He said he saw it months ago. But anyway, yeah, there's an update. I'll try and do a bit of work now to help tidy up, do a few bits and bobs, and we'll do some more videos hopefully. But that's it for today. Hope it was interesting.